Hi everyone. Today we are going to look at the 5 of the best mice for CSGO on the market. We made this list based on ergonomics, build quality, performance, value for money, and more. First, let me show you the top 5 mice that we found, and then we will compare them and talk about each one of them in more detail. First up, we have the Razer Deathadder Elite Gaming Mouse, which is an excellent mouse for first-person shooting video games with customizable options. Then we have SteelSeries Rival 3 Optical. The cheapest option on the list yet offers excellent performance. We also got Logitech G Pro, our favorite mouse on the list. And then we have QZoo EC2 and QZoo Es2. You can find the links to these mice in the description. You can check them for more information and the latest prices. Starting our list with Razer Deathadder Elite Gaming Mouse. This mouse is considered one of the world's best gaming mice, and it is part of why Razer has become such a household brand when it comes to gaming gear. In fact, you can't really go wrong with buying any Razer gaming mouse, as they are considered top of the line no matter which model you are looking at. The Deathadder Chroma is in a class of its own. The grip and feel are excellent, and the mouse is light and easy to move. Along with being lightweight, it is also well built and solid, making it a versatile piece of gaming equipment for your setup. The only problem you might have to face with this mouse is the software that must be installed. Installation of this software, named Synapse, may give you some time and effort, but also somewhat useful, as it provides statistics and heat maps in order to track your individual playstyle. Of course, the ability to customize the mouse's colors is a plus for many gamers who like to play in style. There are 16.8 million color customization options available via the Synapse program. You might ask what makes this mouse ideal to play CSGO. The weight of the mouse is very well distributed and balanced to ensure maximum control precision. In addition, you can customize the color palette and button functions of the Deathadder. At number 2, it's SteelSeries Rival 3 Optical. The SteelSeries Rival 3 is a great wired gaming mouse and an excellent option for first-person shooting games, such as Counterstrike, Titanfall 2, and Apex Legends. It feels very comfortable to hold, and any hand size should be able to easily reach all the buttons when using a claw grip, while only small hands will have a difficult time with a fingertip grip. All of its buttons can be programmed, including the left-right clicks and up and down scrolls. The sensor performance is excellent and consistent, and the click latency is low. While the max CPI isn't as high as many other gaming mice, it's still likely more than high enough for most people, and the sensor is mostly consistent whether you move the mouse fast or slow. The mouse is very lightweight, and its software is fully compatible with both Windows and macOS, which is great. Unfortunately, the side buttons start flush with the body of the mouse, which makes it slightly difficult to press them unless your thumb rests in just the right spot. SteelSeries Back to Basics Gaming Mouse, the $30 Rival 3, is a solid but not irresistible contender. At number 3, it's Logitech G Pro. The Logitech G Pro Wireless is an excellent wireless gaming mouse that's versatile enough to play any games as well as can be used for office use. Regardless if you're using it wired or wirelessly, it has very low click latency, which is very beneficial for gamers. It has very good performance and is customizable within the companion app. Its size and shape are nice and comfortable, which is suitable for almost every hand size and grip, other than small hands using the fingertip grip. The Logitech G Pro Wireless is fairly standard looking, with a single RGB zone on the logo situated on the back. It's made out of matte plastic, which looks nice and doesn't give you the feel of a typical gaming mouse. The Logitech G Pro has good portability. It isn't too big and its wire is removable, making it easier to stash in your bag. There's also receiver storage on the underside. The Logitech G Pro mouse's build quality is excellent. This is an all-plastic design that feels dense and sturdy, and no wobble is perceivable. The feet are good and slide well. You can also switch the side buttons to the left or right side, and you can still have all 4 at once, which is useful. However, the left and right buttons rattle a bit when you shake them. Also, it has an ambidextrous design and has very low click latency when using it wired or wirelessly. That said, using it with its cable creates some drag. Also, it only has 2 additional buttons on each side, which may not be enough for competitive MMO gamers. At number 4, it's QZoo EC2. The EC2 is the most popular choice for most CSGO fans and by far the most used mouse by professional players. More than 30% of professional CSGO players use this mouse, which means it's not to be taken for granted. If you are also looking to start a professional CSGO career yourself, this mouse is primarily optimized for FPS video games with everything you need. What makes this mouse great is a combination of shape, simplicity, and quality with a competitive price. Further, it comes with 4 different DPI profiles that are in perfect range for the majority of CSGO players. The only downside of zowie EC2 is that it has no additional software and no RGB lighting. However, it won't impact your gameplay as those 2 factors are only for cosmetic use. This mouse fits perfectly, and it is easy to use. If for some reason you don't like the EC2 version, there is a larger version of this mouse that is exactly the same as this one. It's called QZoo EC1. After all, it is all about preference, and if you have larger hands, you should go with EC1. At number 5, it's QZoo Es2. This mouse is a little bit smaller than EC2, which makes it a bit easier to use and more comfortable for longer game sessions. The mouse itself has everything we are looking for: Optical 3360 sensors, 4 different DPI profiles, and a decent report rate. It also has 2 additional buttons, which can be used in any way you prefer. The mouse is so small you can literally wrap your hand around it, which helps while making vertical movements. We all know that vertical movement is also the most used type of mouse movement in CSGO. With that in mind, we can freely say that zowie Es2 won't disappoint, at least in FPS games. However, our suggestion is to first try out this mouse, mainly because of its size. While the size is its biggest virtue, it is also its biggest flaw, as some players just can't get used to it. And with that, we come to the end of our review. I'm pretty confident this list of the best mouse for CSGO helps you to pick the best option.